And we have a very, very special guest speaker today that's come all the way to talk to you about what it's like living with juvenile diabetes. She's a very special person. I want you to give her a big round of applause. Her name is Kendall.
Hi, my name's Kendall. I'm 6 years old and I have type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes means that part of your body doesn't work. Your pancreas doesn't produce insulin. To stay healthy, I have to check my blood by poking my finger with a needle. I have to take insulin from my tongue. I used to take shots. Now I have to pump. Even though I'm only 6 years old, I have had over 10,000 finger pokes, more than 1,500 shots, and 300 inserts of pumps and monitors. At birthday parties, I have to make tough choices. When I was 3, I used to have to want cake and ice cream down and to get a shot for it. When my friends are playing or eating, sometimes I have to not eat because I'm too high or not play because I'm too low. Last year, Marshall donated over $1 million to JRS. That's a lot of zeros. 1 0 for each year old I am. Because of people like you, kids with diabetes can live a better life. And maybe you can find a cure. Thank you.
It's my pleasure to introduce Kendall.
Thank you for giving me the privilege to come share a little bit more of my life with you. If there's one thing I've learned in the past 4 years, it is that diabetes stinks. As you saw in the video, having type 1 diabetes means that I cannot eat without injecting insulin into my body, and I have to poke my finger with a needle to get blood tests. Even though I'm only 10 years old, I've had over 22,000 finger pokes and several thousand shots. And that stinks. Since we last spoke, I've been in the hospital 2 times due to complications from diabetes. First, while being treated for ketones, which is an acid in the body that can come from high blood sugar, I had a seizure, was unresponsive for 12 hours, and had my first ambulance ride. I then spent 3 days in the hospital. On second occasion, I spent yet another day in the hospital being treated for high blood sugar. Do you know what I think about hospitals? That's right, they stink. Nighttime, while sleeping, is the scariest time for diabetics. This is because we cannot react to low blood sugar symptoms, which can turn fatal. 5 years ago, my school had a type 1 diabetic die while sleeping because of low blood sugar. Because of this, my parents have to wake up several times during the night to check on me. This doesn't bother me because I sleep through it, but my parents really think that stinks. If I get to play with friends, it's usually at my house because their parents are afraid of diabetes. And if I get to have sleepovers, it's usually at my house too because of scary diabetes. Do you know what I think about this? Diabetes stinks. Diabetes stinks. Even though diabetes stinks, the future is bright. Thanks to companies like Marshall's, JDRF is making advancements towards living with and defeating the disease. 8 years ago, when I was first diagnosed, I had to take shots every time I ate. 2 years later, I got the insulin pump. The insulin pump helps with my insulin delivery and allows more freedom for eating. 2 years after that, I got the continuous glucose monitoring system, also called the CGMS. The CGMS reads my blood glucose every 5 minutes and reduces the number of times I have to poke my finger daily. JDRF has some new and exciting developments coming up for the next few years, but who knows what will come after that. I'm hoping and praying that it's a cure. In conclusion, I'd like to quote Dr. Seuss, "Everything stinks till it's finished." Thank you, Marshals, for helping finish off diabetes.